babe.
Oh my God, I think
it's good. Do you feel me though?
I see it.
Yeah.
I can't see it when I'm standing though.
Okay, perfect. And we finna knock this out the park. I just wanted to. I'm sorry.
Take 2.
And
we was like 15 minutes in.
We wasn't 15 now.
10.
5. We was definitely 5.
We was in the live and raw.
Super raw. No condom raw. I ain't want to curse. I ain't want to curse neither.
Sushi raw.
I know your mama gonna watch it, so I did not want to curse.
I be on her. She don't.
I do not want to. No, I'm saying I do. You can do whatever you want to do. I didn't want to curse. I said some shit.
So you don't want to curse. You got a cup of liquor. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, she not watching YouTube. And so
she not watching YouTube.
You trying your hardest. You fucking liar. You see?
What you mean? I'm not.
He's a fucking liar. He's trying to pretend he doesn't curse. Oh.
See, I'm
not.
I know.
Tori doesn't curse. Woo! More points for Tori. Like, oh. Here's the award. Here you go. Cause I guess that's what you get from Valencia.
I'm gonna take it too. That's the best reward I ever done got. I'm not trying to curse. I swear I'm not.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
I did not know that one.
As soon as I cursed, I said, damn, Miss Barnes gonna be watching this. I said, I wanted to like turn over the end, but I was like, no, we're gonna keep going, put that curse word behind me.
I don't be trying to curse either, but that's what I do. So the show is live and raw. Be yourself. You can't pretend like you ain't gotta be. You don't be calling people bitches and shit.
No, I ain't gonna do all. No, I ain't. No, I just don't.
I mean, they got hell in the Bible.
I don't want to unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? Do nothing.
I feel you though.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, cause.
Can we try to look up a little bit more at this too?
I hear you, Tori.
So much. Because I'm looking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm focused right here. Because I know that script. I could just.
Oh, you know the script. Don't use it then.
I know that script. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But you don't want to do. You tapping my ass on YouTube, but you don't want to do certain shit on podcasts. This is just hypocrite, Mom. I hope you're watching.
She gonna get the.
I don't like that. I don't like that video of Tori. I don't like that.
That's what she looks. That's what she looks. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You are so funny. You are so funny.
What I'm saying, I was just like, well, let's delete it. It's 24 hours, it's up.
Oh my God, you're hilarious.
I ain't like that.
You're hilarious.
No, she's hilarious. And that came out of her vagina. So I guess I got some hilarious juice on me.
You retarded.
Okay. So we about to start. You ready, nigga? Mm-hmm. Put that phone on silent.
It's on airplane.
Ooh, another war. Oh!
This show is brought to you by Hennessy. The reason I wanted to say the I am athlete shit though is maybe get a repost or something, you know.
Oh, so you gonna take that part of the clip and put it on yourself?
Like what you mean?
You gonna take that part of the clip and what you talking about?
Reason the podcast.
Okay, so do it.
Glad we got that out.
Right. So do it then. How about do it? Are you ready? What's up? It's like, what's up?
Yeah,
I'm just ready. Go with the flow.
I'm ready. I'm gonna call them out. They're gonna be my last one, and I'm gonna call them out like really quick. Real quick shout out to I Am Podcast.
So do it right after I say we married at first sight. Not we, but married at first sight.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do you instead. Then married at first sight.
You like you.
I like you better.
And part 2 coming.
3.
Part 3. Yeah.
Because we watched part 2. That's where the girl came in.
Yeah.
So, all right. Okay. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, it's your girl Lily, and the L stands for Lover Girl because first and foremost, D is not here. She's on vacation for her birthday, as she should. So we have a special guest who just happens to be my boyfriend. Hey.
Oh yeah, we in the
hey,
building.
Tori.
What's up?
So
What's up?
introduce yourself.
You know, you already know it's Tori, real deal T-Mill, but the T today stand for talented, cause
talented, cause period, because he on the show.
Yeah,
because we
live. They got me on the Womanist podcast. I'm feeling real talented today.
Period. That's how we moving. That's how we coming today. So Tori is going to be here in place of D. So he will be doing her little
reviewish.
Her parts of the show. So we're gonna start with reviewish, and that's kind of like a spoiler alert, not so much. We're reviewing TV shows, movies, entertainment, certain things, whatever out there, media, whatever. So the first and foremost, D usually her rules when after she reviews something, explains something, she'll say yes sir or no ma'am. So you gotta follow those rules.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it yes ma'am, no sir.
Oh, so you
real polite.
You changing it up.
little something.
You changing it up for yo. Okay, so Tori ain't doing what D did specifically, but he's switching it up. So his is gonna be yes ma'am and no sir. Yeah. Okay. So what you starting off with?
Starting off today, reviewing the sneakers app. I know they usually be on Twitter a lot, getting a lot of flack. I know everybody posts their L's on there, but I just want to say the app, first off, it's a great experience. It's like a gamified experience. It feels like when I'm on the sneakers app, I'm playing a lottery for sneakers. You know, it's
why does it feel that way?
Yeah, you putting your ticket in, and you immediately see if you won or you lost. Like, just like the lot, just like you picking your lotto numbers, you know? So, hey, right when I did it the other day, I ain't going to say I'm hitting on there every time, but you know, I win some, I lose some, but I live.
You live. So you just got some shoes, right? What's these shoes? These shoes real big.
Yeah, they the AJ ones, J Balvin edition, really unique colorway.
They're a rainbow. Right. So if you're watching YouTube, this is how they look. But if you're listening, go Google those. They're very colorful. They're cool looking. You say it's another. Who's the collab with?
It's J Balvin. He's like a Spanish artist. So it was really cool collab. It's kind of like the Travis Scott edition. You know how limited edition it was, but yeah, just one on there. So you know me. I'm trying. I like the shoes. They cool, but I was really trying to flip them. So
flip them.
Yeah.
Well,
I was trying to sell them on a sneaker selling site because you know they kind of.
So you're trying to resell them?
Yeah, I'm trying to resell them. They're going for like $600, $700 on some sites, depending on StockX, eBay, whatever you try. But you know that don't always happen with shoes, but every once in a while.
It depends on the shoe, but this is a big shoe, is what
it's a big shoe, yeah. So you know I might keep it though. At the same time, my boss telling me, you know, these shoes could be your retirement money. You know, he be telling me all type of stuff.
Okay.
About it. So you know.
Got you. So you flipped 190 and you gonna get 600 for some shoes. That's a major profit.
Yeah, it's like 2-3 times, like 200%. You know.
Wow.
This better than the market right now. It's better than, you know.
This is
better than Tesla. So
you said. Okay. So so that's cool. That's definitely, you know, you gonna get our male viewers up with this episode for sure.
Exactly. So reviewing the Air Jordan 1, that's a yes ma'am. The sneakers app, yes ma'am. The whole sneaker industry right now.
How you spell it? It's not regular sneakers. It's like S.
It's like SNK. It's like SNKS sneakers. It's the sneakers app. It's the Nike sneakers app. SNKS.
I think it's an R in this one.
It might be R too.
SNKRS. I feel. That's what it is.
Or it might be SNRK. I don't know. It'll be on here.
It wouldn't be before K. If you spell sneakers out.
It's a sneaker. It wouldn't be.
It will be after that K. It's okay though, y'all. We gonna definitely it's SNKRS.
Yeah.
And that's where you get to buy the shoes and you can sell them on StockX. how you spell StockX and eBay. So you get your profits. So it's like a lottery, like he said. So do that. So you
do your research though too.
Research on shoes. I think
you just spend all that on some.
I think the next shoes that people should try to do is like them Christmas Jordans. You know, people live and die for them gym shoes.
Oh yeah.
People, everybody want them. They want to come back to school fresh as heck.
Fresh 11s, they coming out now.
So they coming out. So we're gonna go into another review. So you get at a yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's a big yes, ma'am.
We're gonna go into
big yes, ma'am.
Oh. So that's a big yes, ma'am. Okay, got it. So thank you. So we're gonna get into another a TV show. Actually, me and Tori watched this show together. It's called You. It's a show about this guy is fucking crazy. This white guy is a lunatic. I mean, just crazy. And you gotta watch the show. I don't want to give too much information, but it is so good. Really good. It is so good. They're about to come with a season 3. Yeah. So it had a 1, it had a 2.
Really, it's kind of like a love story. You know what I'm saying?
If
you unfold all the drama, you know, it's just a basic love story.
From his perspective. Though. Yeah. It's
definitely
really
a
psycho. He's a psycho.
It's a psycho love story, but it's a love story nonetheless.
I mean, he'll find somebody in the market and like, oh, I love how she's flipping her hair. Let me go follow her for the rest of her life.
But you know what? The thing is, though, I love how he's so assertive. You know.
Yeah, you wouldn't think he's crazy. Yeah. You wouldn't. The way he goes about things and stuff. But his point of view is definitely.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, you know, he gonna make it happen. He say, hey, you know, you might be out my league, but you feel me?
And he can get him.
I'm shooting threes now. I'm Steph Curry now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shoot that ball in that basket.
So okay. so I'm gonna give it LeBron then, because you talking about I'm gonna give it LeBron like LeBron. But yeah, so you season 3 is coming out and it's on Netflix. So tune into that.
Season 1, season 2.
Tune into that. Season 1 and season 2 on there. So you go hurry up and watch that because I think it's gonna be out. They said 2021. You know, we at the end anyways, so it's coming out. So go watch that. I'm gonna give that a yes, ma'am. Yeah. Now what you say? Yes, ma'am. What did you say? What was yours?
Big ups, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes,
so we got one last thing. You say you wanted to review a podcast?
Yeah, you know, just quick. It's called the I Am Athlete podcast, starring Brandon Marshall and Chad Ochocinco. They also star Chef Yancey. She make her debut every single episode. She got amazing meals.
Chef, she be cooking.
Yeah, they be cooking on there. They be talking about it's really like barbershop talk, but at the same time it's different discussions. So sometimes they might have just, you know, Brandon Marshall on there, he the host, but then all women speakers, or they may have
they try to change it up.
It's different topics. It's all different topics.
It's like the male version of us. We want to talk about politics.
They talk about politics. They get into, you know, how you know if that woman is the right one.
Oh.
What signs? Yes, things like that.
Oh. Did they help you know why that woman was the right one?
I already knew. So, you know, they just confirmed it. You know, but
yes, ma'am.
They definitely cover a lot of topics. They get inside athlete topics, you know, but really most of the topics are centered around just Black excellence and everything. So, great podcast as well.
Okay.
Them the only two. The Women's Podcast and I Am At them the only two podcasts. So I listen. Yeah.
Heard.
If it ain't nothing else, you know, if it ain't this or that,
you ain't doing it.
Hey.
And that's on support.
That's on that.
And that's on being toward the talented one. So we're going to get into. Thank you so much. Oh, you did an amazing job. Silent high five. So we're gonna get to some gossipish. This is where I discuss the word on the curb with facts, and I usually, you know, my source is the Shade Room, because they be having some tea. Okay.
That's what the tea is, huh?
That's what the black tea is. Okay? They be having tea. That TMZ do what they gotta do, but this is where we talk about what we do us, our people, and we don't want to just be negative towards everybody. We just give you gossip with facts. All right. So we're gonna start off with how Ashanti goofy ass caught COVID and had to cancel the damn versus battle. I mean, that's just... It
didn't cancel. It's postponed.
It's postponed, yeah.
They said January 9th or something like that.
Yeah.
I seen
Oh, okay. So that's the date. It's coming back January 9th, so...
Yeah. Keisha Cole gonna wash her though.
Wash? Come on, G.
She gonna wash.
Put some respect on the Shanti
White
name.
on, white ball. Right?
She not finna wash her.
She might not wash her.
They're gonna take a shower together, and Keisha might be in the shower a little longer and a little steamier. It might be hot and got some soap. Yeah. But Ashanti shower, I'm gonna still be clean after Ashanti shower. Yeah. Regardless.
Ashanti got his too.
Rain on me.
Sent from heaven. You wanna be one, you
Who sang that song?
Keisha. What you mean?
Letter. Goof ass. So it's postponed, so we can't wait to see that. I feel so bad for people who have real listening parties. Like, we was trying to be guys,
they say
football parties and shit. No, we really tried it and our shit got canceled. We can't never win.
They say the canceling is like when your barber or your
hairstylist.
Your hairstylist just
cancel on you when you walking up the door. She canceled literally like 2 hours before. Like, she could have gave a day's notice. She gonna say she don't know how she caught COVID, and she been out the country. She been out the country. She been out the state.
I seen that tweet.
Like, you tweaking, so you sitting here confused. So we gonna stop laughing and playing with her. Hopefully she gets better, so it's safe and comfortable, so she can do this battle January 9th.
Cause that's gonna be a show now.
It's gonna be a show now. We one of the last 2. Independent, strong Black women were Brandy and Monica. So this is another one. We love to see y'all out there with these versus battles. And sponsored by Ciroc. That motherfucker B Diddy.
Ooh.
He gonna get money. One thing about B Diddy, he gonna make sure he sponsor their versus battle.
You already know.
So I'm getting to Chicago's very own G Herbo. Yeah, my name is Herbo.
I like.
Yeah, because you can't curse. You're not trying to curse on the podcast, y'all. It's so funny. So we're going to get into that. So G Herbo, he pretty much got a federal charge on him saying that he's like selling, he's pretty much stealing identities.
They say he was big scamming.
Scamming, some Chicago shit. He's scamming out there. I mean, for
sure. Real, he gonna beat it.
He gonna beat it, but this the thing though.
Shout out,
This is the thing. I mean, it's just every time. It's just he do this shit every single time. Every time he gets somebody pregnant, he can't be at the baby shower. Oh, wow. But let me get into it. So he had his first court date about it, and a reporter at the court actually put on Twitter he had to know we was gonna go up. He put on Twitter and said that his baby mama, Taina, is 4 months pregnant. So he confirmed what I've been told y'all. Fact check that bitch. She's 4 months pregnant and is also his fiance. So I don't really believe the fiance thing because he also said the same thing about Ari. He's just trying to, get home. That's what he says to do that.
Yeah, she might be pregnant though, for real.
No, she's pregnant though, for sure. She's pregnant. I don't think they engaged. I think we would have known that. Maybe we'll see. So that's something to keep an eye on. Maybe they're engaged.
We'll see. But hopefully, well wishes his way. Hopefully he come home to his family.
So hopefully that's what we want. We don't, because during pregnancy, no matter what, because I feel about the lady, because I feel like she's a side chick, or whatever. But I don't wish bad pregnancies on nobody, especially the baby. That baby has to come out safe, healthy, and with the father. So I'm hopeful that, he does beat this charge and that she remains positive. They did post a photo with all smiles.
Yep.
So
hopefully so.
So I hope that it's not just for the internet. I hope that he's out for sure, but we hope that it doesn't get too deep.
Yep.
So the court reporter also said that Ari is going to have to testify or speak on the the claim. And so people were thinking like, oh, Ari was a snitch or whatever. Ari snitched and she bogus as fuck. They was going in on her ass. But other people were saying, Ari fans were saying like, oh, y'all don't know. Maybe she was subpoenaed. Yeah, that word. Subpoenaed or whatever. And so she ended up tweeting and confirming that she was subpoenaed in court because of the timing of their relationship. So she definitely was involved in that scam, and we know that. And so hopefully she understands that it's a bigger picture regardless. She has a son with the man. So I'm sure she's from Chicago. She's not snitching. So let's keep that situation in our prayers or high spirits, I'll say.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Last but not least, this is just so y'all watch. Y'all look at stuff. Y'all view for yourselves. I'm not putting nothing on nobody, okay? Because I love both of these women. These are my favorite artists, my 2 favorite artists. So Joe Budden, his ass always talking shit or whatever. So he's not a reliable source, but he be right sometimes too.
Man, what the Migos say about him?
I forgot, but they about to be his
whole
ass.
Song.
I know. I don't know. I remember. I ain't hear.
The song was hard as hell.
It was cool.
We're gonna play a snippet. It's hard as hell.
But so yeah, Joe Budden hints that it's a beef behind the scenes between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. So keep an eye out on that. I mean, I won't say it's a beef. I don't know what's going on, but they don't. I mean, you can tell Megan and Cardi are closer for sure than Megan and Nicki, and they had a song before Cardi.
Yeah.
So, you know, we always heard Nicki beefs with people. So let's keep an eye out on this, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
some industry shit.
That's some industry shit. We gonna one thing about it, the Shade Room gonna let us know what's up. They gonna figure it out. It's gonna come out. What's done in the dark always comes to light. But yes, I'm done with gossipish, and we get into right now. It's usually a different segment. It's usually called, I forget. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna edit that part out.
Yeah, for sure. Just start with a new segment.
I'm trying to think of what it is. It's so ghetto, I mean. It's so ghetto. Number-ish, okay. Don't you just love me? So yeah, we paused the podcast, but we still on YouTube. We on the Grand Coup. Y'all remember when people say that? Or is that just Chicago?
That's some Chicago shit, boy.
We on the Vine. That's what it's on. We on the Vine Coup. Really? Y'all ain't never. That wasn't something y'all said.
The cool shit, like
KU.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Niggas be texting me that.
They still all right.
Still.
Okay.
We niggas going cool. Like you, yeah.
Someone just started reading. All right. So we usually have number-ish in this section, but today we're going to do a new one that relates to Tori, and it's called strategist. Okay, because Tori is a marketing strategist, so he's going to give us some strategic tips for life.
Yeah.
All right, so Tori, what's up? Give us some. Let us know. Put us on game.
For sure, I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick, and this is just a nice framework that I use just to analyze little moves or big moves, you know, that I might make or anyone might make, and you know, it can be utilized for the journey of life. So it's called SWOT analysis: strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And that's SWOT.
That's a SWOT analysis.
Yeah, and basically, what it is it could be written down. You could just use it as a way of thinking, but basically what it is, you just analyze, you know, what's helpful, what's harmful, things that will affect, you know, your move, internal and both external, you know. So the first example I would give, it would be like, let's say I want to pursue and get a second job. So what are some things that'll be helpful, internal? You know, depending on the job, I'll be crafting my hobby, or I could just be working and you know, I'll have that feel better about myself because I'm able to provide for the things I want. So some things that'll be harmful for that is I'll be testing my patience. I know I'm bad with patience in dealing with new people, so I'll be having to run in with that. But you know, those external opportunities, things that'll be helpful. I'll have more money to really relieve stress about paying those bills, or me and baby girl got a trip coming up. You know, gotta put in what I put in.
Cause you know we gonna travel.
You know we gonna do that. So boom, I gotta do that. So maybe I should get this second job. That'll help for that. Or maybe if I want a new car, that'll be, you know, really good for that as well. But also, weighing the positives, you also have to weigh the negatives. So, some things that you'll have to consider is externally is I'll have less time to myself throughout the week. And you know that self-care is important. So, you know, you have to prioritize things and really analyze certain situations before you get in them. And then also might have to lessen my time with friends or family. So that's another big thing to consider, which might not only affect me, but just affect them as well. So that's just a framework for thinking. It's called SWOT analysis. You can use it as a little Punnett square and just write down, you know, just to really analyze everything and make sure you factor in all things when considering a new move in life.
Period. So we appreciate those tips for life. I'm definitely going to use that SWOT analysis. Like you said, I'll put that on our highlights, on our YouTube highlights, so you can definitely check our story out, and I will show you how it's supposed to be written. So you can write it down in your journal, and this will definitely help you with your mental health. So thank you, Tori. About to get into some randomish now, and this is a segment where I give random facts based on our topic of the day. So our topic of the day, without spoiling it, it's dealing with relationships. So with us specifically, I don't know if a lot of you might know if you know us, but if you don't know, we are in a long distance relationship. So these
used to be a little longer.
Way longer. I mean, he lived in Texas and I live in Illinois. So that was maybe 10 hours. So we had to catch a flight and feelings. How about that? So you hear some random facts about a long distance relationship that you may not have known. And I've gotten this off of randomfacts.com. And I just typed in, you know, relationship fact, long distance relationship facts. All right. So the biggest benefit of being in a long distance is it will and should enhance your communication skills. So, you know, FaceTime, you know, Skype, whatever you do, being on your phone, texting is your majorly. You have to. That's your means of communication. So when you get your only means. So when you get your report back saying like, oh, you've been on your phone this long, it ain't because
you know why.
You know why. It wasn't just because, oh, I'm just on social media and on my phone. Like, it's because, no, I'm on the phone talking. Like, we go to sleep on the phone sometimes. We don't do it as much anymore. But in the beginning relationship, we definitely went to sleep on the phone. So, yeah, we're always on the phone. So the second fact is it's very expensive to maintain. It's one of the most expensive relationships.
Wow. That's crazy. That's a fact.
That's a fact, though. I mean, a relationship that's not a marriage without kids.
I mean, I did the math. I always knew, but it was...
You knew. Because, I mean, you got to catch flights or a train or drive, whatever, depending on your distance, because ours initially was about 9-10 hours.
I'll drive, though, any day.
Now it's about 4. 4 is way easier. I'll drive. I'll help you with the 4. Now I come to you in 4 hours. Now it's
easy.
Tori, you need some gas? Cause you need a new car? You need some tires? I got you. Cause come here, please. Help a sister out. So it's very expensive to maintain because even when you see each other, y'all gotta do the best. Y'all gotta go above and beyond too.
No, I'm just playing.
Not with Chris. Not with Chris. We ain't gonna do that all the time, but we definitely do some.
Not every time.
High end shit.
Not
when we see each other,
time.
we definitely, even if it's like chill, it's still, we have to do
it's
something.
Still a big deal.
It's still like we're going bowling, we're going to a restaurant. We still do things that's a little costly.
Yeah.
Last but not least, this is something I really didn't know. The other two, I'll live with it. But this last one, 75% of couples experience a long distance relationship.
That's crazy.
And I feel like this is my first one.
This is our second.
This is our second?
Yeah.
Okay, Tori. Yeah, we've been on and off. Now we've been on longer than we've been off.
Way longer.
but yeah. So I guess we are part of that 75%.
We definitely are.
So and that could go for 2+ hour relationships. If you have to drive 2+ hours, that's a long distance relationship.
If you gotta drive an hour and a half, that's a lot too.
If you're in college,
but an hour
and ain't in the same school as your partner, like certain stuff like that. It's all types of stuff.
An hour though, an hour ain't long distance.
Hour's not too long.
Hour and long distance. Yeah.
Once you get to that 2 hours, I mean, on a Wednesday night,
that's
you get
like
work at 5
that's
next
over here
day.
to the south side.
He trying to relate to Chicago. He
that ain't no, I'm just saying, it's not no long distance though.
I can see, for sure. I'm definitely, you gonna drive for that dick. What do you mean? So, yeah. So now we're going to get into our last topic, which is the topic of the day, the womanish topic of the day. And it's about romantic advice. So we get a lot of questions about our relationships, so we're definitely going to answer those. And today's episode is called Let's Stay Together. So we want to give you guys a lot of advice to stay together, because I feel as though being in a long distance relationship makes us have to work extra hard. Yeah, harder than regular relationships, I feel.
Yeah, it's 2 times.
2 times. Like, you got, So, we're going to give a lot of advice. I mean, some of this advice ourselves we have to work on. We're not perfect. So, we're definitely going to give advice that we ourselves have to work on as well.
Definitely.
So, the first part of our questions are going to deal with love and marriage. So, we had a question that said, who said I love you first? So who said it first, Tori?
It was me.
I can't believe it.
It was me.
You really think you said it first?
Yeah, it was definitely me. I'll let you know.
I can see that. So I don't remember you saying it first, because me and Tori, it's 2020. Me and Tori first started talking in 2014. So we've always been long distance since the start. We went to 2 different colleges.
We met in 2014.
We didn't start talking until like 2015.
Yeah.
Because he was on my line, so he probably did tell me I love you first.
No, I ain't tell you like
that. He chose me.
No,
you ain't tell me just off the bat, but I'm saying like you saw me and was like, oh no, I want her.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying, definitely. So that's so cool.
Yeah.
So he said I love, of course I love my baby. For sure. I think the second time we started talking though, I said I love you first.
Yeah, it was definitely,
I definitely said I love you first.
I'll let you get that one.
Yes. Because we had, some rocky stuff. I don't think you trusted me enough yet. You didn't want to tell me, I don't think.
I ain't trust you. I ain't gonna tell you all.
You ain't want me to know that.
Everything I'm doing.
So we both said I love you first, technically. Right. What let you know that you were in love? What made you know that you were in love when you first told me?
What made me know I was in love? Shit, I'd rather talk on the phone with you than go out kick with the homies.
Really?
Even though we was just on the phone.
We were just on the phone, G.
Yeah. I wasn't even on FaceTime. I had a Galaxy.
That's how I knew I was in love.
Yeah, I was on a Galaxy.
Because I wasn't on FaceTime. We wasn't on FaceTime. I had an iPhone. I had iPhone color. Okay, you remember they had the little color joints back in the day? I had the, like Salmon color one. And definitely that's one reason I knew I was in love. I'm on the phone. I'm texting the motherfucker who got green messages. The fucking ghetto. I'm too old for this shit. So, but the second time I felt like I knew we were in love because so me and Tori, talked here and there, but we were so long distance and we never really had an opportunity to be so close to each other in person. So I felt as though, we had some things that we had to work on. And so we actually met up again, not on purpose. We just were in spring break. We knew we were going Miami spring break. So we ain't just, you here? It wasn't like fate like that. But it was like we was texting or whatever. And he told me when he was going to Miami and me and my girls was going to Miami the same weekend. So I'm like, bet. Let's link. I got a DA for Miami. So yeah. So had a DA or whatever. Didn't do anything. And actually, we hadn't done anything. We never did anything. We just loved each other. That's how we knew shit.
Exactly.
We loved each other for each other. We never did nothing sexual. Maybe kissed here and there. But that was it. So I knew because I knew the second time around, because we were in Miami, this is spring break, motherfuckers, we just both graduated. We lit, we young and dumb at this point. And so we on the, this is at nighttime, on the just on the boulevard or whatever, main boulevard where all the thoughts and hoes, Ocean Drive, where all the thoughts and hoes be. When I say this man did not keep his hands off me, and it's not what you think. It's just like, we on the sidewalk. He making sure like everybody know I am his. He holding me on the side just so don't nobody talk to me, don't nobody touch me, don't nobody look at me. This is his.
Wasn't even like that. It was just like, we in the moment, why not?
Right. So that trip was like, we had to be spring breaking, you with your girls and y'all twerking it up, and he with his guys. He with his guys. And we was like really in love. Like it was like we was really having a magical fucking moment in Miami spring break. So that's when I knew like, wow, he really still cares. Even though he don't want to try to tell me, he trying to hide his emotions and feelings. Like, oh wow, he still likes me. You know what? He loves me, actually. I already know it. Cause we ain't seen each other. And by that point, in like a year and a half, we ain't seen each other that long. So for him to do that still, it was like, oh yeah, I am yours. I ain't gonna let anybody touch on me and hold me in front of motherfuckers. Like, fuck you touching me. I would have hit your hand. Like, boy, stop playing. I would have, boy, stop playing your ass.
One of them.
So, last question in the love and marriage is actually, do we talk about marriage?
Yeah, a lot.
Yes, I think people who want to get married, want to have kids and stuff, want to start a family, talk about marriage.
You definitely have to. I think it's necessary.
It's necessary.
I mean, first off, it just brings out good conversation. You're going to learn more about your partner, talking about future plans as well and expectations, which is something you definitely have to hit on. But I think talking about marriage is definitely something that's essential if you all plan to,
Yeah, they actually on that website for the random facts, they actually said trying to merge and, live together is actually quite hard since you've been independent and separate for so long. Trying to do that, trying to even come with an idea is hard. I think for us, it's a bit easier since you are from Illinois anyways. He's on the St. Louis side of Illinois where I'm on the Chicago side. So I think it was still easier for us to do Illinois. Come to that common ground.
Yeah, definitely.
So we, in Chicago, I ain't gonna lie, it's better than St. Louis. But, so I think that's just, it depends on the relationship. It could be hard, but for us, it's not too hard.
It ain't too hard.
It's not, yeah. Because it's like, I'll go to Texas so once we, do what we gotta do here. Texas is cool.
I'm gonna hold you to that, too.
He want to go to California. I don't know about that. But, we'll talk about it later on. We'll see. So the next set of questions deals with sex and intimacy. All right, so do we feel that this is important?
I think intimacy and it's definitely important. Sex, it has a ranking.
It has an importance, a level of importance.
Yeah, it definitely has a level of importance, but I think the intimacy is more so what's important. The holding hands in the car.
That's your favorite, huh?
Things
that's the first thing you say, hold hands in the car. I got you.
That's definitely necessary.
So that's like, that goes into that episode when we talked about love languages, I feel.
Yeah, it definitely does. Just doing nice things whenever you aren't asked. I think that is definitely necessary. And without that, I don't think it even builds on to that other part,
Okay. So that's really good. I'm going to leave you to the next question, which is, what does intimacy mean to you? So I don't think I answered it, but I agree with what you said. It is very important. I think when we speak, it's like we're speaking for both of us, low key. Like we become one at this point. I mean, we've been together for a long time, whether we were officially together or not. We've known each other for a while. So it's definitely important, to know your partner's love language, and that helps with intimacy. So I think the intimacy for me means that just doing, like you said, doing stuff without being told, if, all levels of the love language, even if it's a low level for you, your level is, physical touch. You have a high level of physical touch where that's 5 of 5 for me. So, but it's still, I'm going to meet you because, I like touching you. Yeah. I like being on you,
Yeah.
I like being around you. I only let you hold me in Miami Beach in front of everybody. Exactly. So, and I think we do well with that. But what do you feel is your what does intimacy mean to you?
I think intimacy just means being vulnerable and kind of just showing that next level of appreciation for your partner. So
I can see that.
That's really what I kind of just categorize intimacy as. Just being real appreciative of their presence and just loving
I can see that. That's another good point. That level of intimacy is important, just to know the emotions, the stress your partner is going with, and being able to aid in those.
Exactly.
To assist in those. That is a very top level of intimacy. So next, we're another question. We're going to go to another vein of questions. Next question, it has nothing to do with sex and intimacy. What's considered cheating in a relationship. So what do you consider cheating, Tori?
Cheating based off just like the base level is just like just not communicating and like just speaking with other people, or like just not communicating, not
putting others in your relationship. I guess that's a form of cheating for sure.
Yeah, putting other people in your relationship and not communicating like things that your partner will want to know.
Right, just going off
like
and
withholding
doing
information, like things of that sort. That's definitely
okay. Well, no, even to cheating is definitely sucking dick.
Yeah, I mean, of course, all of that. But once it starts with like withholding information, that's like
that's gonna go to that's like a ladder.
Yeah, that's
a ladder.
First step, and then on from there, it's just like
gonna increase.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely, I think cheating is because in the beginning, I'm gonna be truthful. Tori was liking people pictures. He was thinking, oh, it's just likes. You know, that ain't, you know, it's cool. You know, I think that's cheating. So sorry. You upset about it?
No, definitely upset.
I'm saying, but that's the truth though. People, I can see, you know, it was beginning relationship, you know, it's not at this point.
It was real early.
He definitely understands now how, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What you got going? But people, like, if your boyfriend going liking other people's stuff, you need to tell him that you don't like how that feels. Because I don't think people really like that. Yeah. So, I think that's cheating. Texting people that you used to date or you know, like you. Even if you know for sure that you ain't really trying to do nothing with that person, anything, I think just texting that person still, just having them feel importance, like, oh, he still talks to me, she still talks to me, oh, I can take her from him, blah, 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 or take her from him. I said that correctly. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying? Just like, don't give nobody too much strength in your relationship that they should have. I think that's what cheating is. Just don't have nobody feel important. Don't like nobody's stuff. Don't text nobody. Don't call nobody. Don't make nobody feel important besides your partner.
Shit, no.
City boy shit, city girl shit, all that shit. Like you can't get sparked up by the weed man.
You can't be in a relationship.
You can't be cute trying to get free drinks from people out and about. When you with your girlfriends, I don't know why you looking at me like that.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, at the beginning of a relationship, people definitely, you know, you got to set boundaries.
For sure.
You got to set rules and boundaries for what you would like, what you feel is cheating. So it's different to everybody. So if you know your man, your partner, you know, because some people have open relationships, so it's just about your relationship, how you feel.
That wouldn't Jada shit.
Right. Shit, that Will and Jada said, if y'all cool with being in an entanglement, do that then.
Hey.
So the last question we got, and this is where we're gonna go into our advice part of the segment. It says, what areas do we need to grow in individually?
We already know mine.
It's crazy.
It's not crazy.
It's not crazy. I'm saying
it's normal. It's communication though. I definitely feel as if, just as a male species in the whole, communication is not always like
Speak to that.
The strongest.
Yes.
It's not always the strongest
yes,
point
sir.
in our arsenal. So,
okay, I'm stop.
Gosh, can I get out?
No, when you spoke for the whole male species, we felt that as women.
Okay,
all of us felt that.
Okay, I get it. I feel it. I feel the vibes. Okay, so yeah, so just communication as a whole, and it's just more than talking. It's just being able to connect, you know, on that deeper level, on that next level. And so, like, just really, you want your partner to know your thoughts. Like, honestly, that's really the rule. I just kind of leave it at, like, just
your thoughts, what you doing,
everything, like
what you smell like, what you ate today, fuck how you, all of that.
She really want to be in my skin. If I don't,
you both.
She really want to be in my skin.
Yeah, so, I want to be your eyes.
If I don't have that level of type of communication where she ain't got inside access, she gonna feel a type of way.
Like, why didn't I know that?
So you know, hey,
so it depends.
You gotta be there. So
but I think it's different too, because in the long distance you have to overly communicate. I mean, if we live together, I would know what you're doing, because you looking at me, you gotta tell me what you're doing. But now you over there, I don't know what the fuck you doing. You just can't up and move, because now it's like, this ain't the regular routine. I'm like, you know how dogs is like, what the fuck what you doing? That ain't what you be doing.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what the fuck? So yeah. So here's some advice.
Yeah, I got a couple things just for us men, you know what I'm saying? And also it's applies to the women too.
Yeah.
Just for ways for, couples to communicate better.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is just, pick their brain, ask open-ended questions. That kind of go back to the marriage thing. When you have these discussions, you set expectations, you learn more about your partner. So just ask those open-ended questions. Also, be able to read the room, but but at the same time, read the room, but don't try to read their mind. Like, understand, like, damn, she definitely just had a long day. So,
let me not add to it.
But at the same time, I'm going to ask her, like, how she doing mentally, how she's feeling.
Just to gauge, just to read the room. It's not necessarily you have to fix it or you have to make me happy, but just understand that
I want to accommodate you, and I want to be your peace right now.
Right. So let's just talk about stuff. Let's talk about ice cream.
Yeah.
let's talk about unicorns and butterflies. So yeah, you got some more?
Yeah, a couple more. This one is like. This next one is just so engagement on both sides is, always equal. Make the conversation a two-way street. Ask them what they feel about something, as opposed to just always voicing your opinion. And then do the same vice versa. Maybe it's not a topic that you would usually partake in, but voice your opinion, give whatever positive things you have to say about it, and definitely, feed energy. You have to feed equal amount of energy into those conversations. And then the last one is, we kind of hit on it already, but it's definitely great to just say this explicitly. Tell people what you want and what you need from them. So set those expectations. That's,
for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we've grown a lot at. We kind of know what we need and what we want from each other, but those things may change sometimes, so it's always good to just express that.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling us where you feel like you lack. I don't think it's necessarily you lack in communication. I just think
it's definitely
you need more.
Growth. It's growth.
You need more in a long distance for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely growth.
So for a regular relationship, you communicate. You do what you gotta do. You ain't just hiding information, I'll say. But yeah, for me to answer the question, what areas do I need to grow in? I'm gonna speak to all my women out there, and I know your man understand and feel this too. We got attitude problems. We got shit going on, G. We just show our emotions very heavily. I'm not gonna just keep saying we. I'm very emotional. I get attitude quick. What? What's up? I'm definitely straight to it. Really, I get angry pretty quickly. Like, I can go from 1 to 10 in a matter of 10 seconds. So, I'm going to give us some tips for conflict management.
Yes.
And how to, try to solve problems in the relationship. So, during a conflict with your partner, you must remember that your partner is not your enemy. Like, it's always, people think it's a competition. I have to be right, or whatever the case is, or, just don't want to admit that they're wrong sometimes. So it's okay. Your partner's not your enemy. If that person is with you, they want to be with you.
Definitely.
So just always remember that. Sometimes people don't, I don't know, that's what y'all got going. But if it's a true relationship and y'all communicating, doing what y'all got to do, just remember, your partner is not an enemy.
Unless we playing like 4 squares, or you know what I'm saying, we playing spades.
I'll kick your ass.
Monopoly, I'm busting your ass.
Burley.
Hey,
next time. No. Don't get on here speaking and talk like you be being Monopoly. Don't get on here. We done played Monopoly 3 times. You won 1. So let's be clear.
I be taking big ass.
Let's be clear. Uno is pretty even. You be kicking my ass in Uno. Then I'll be kicking your ass too.
Yeah, definitely so.
I said so. But when we went to me and Tori went to David Buster's, you kicked my ass in everything.
She was my enemy that day.
And I really felt it. I was sick. Okay, next thing is breathe before you speak. That's just in general, not even just with your partner, but just if you have a conflict with somebody, just breathe. Just think about it. Just analyze it. Just really think. Just breathe. Take a deep breath. Do some calming down, and then explain yourself. The next one is, like I already said, it's okay to be wrong. I know sometimes you don't want to be wrong. You don't feel good about being wrong. But it's okay to admit that you're wrong.
You definitely have to do that sometimes. You know, some people, you know, sometimes I be stubborn a little bit, you know. You can always make a case for why you feel as if you was right. But if that person really feels, if you understand, like, you didn't made your partner feel a type of way, just, it ain't worth it. You know.
Right, which goes into your partner might actually have a valid point. Like, you might not understand on your part and your point of view, but on that person's point of view, if that's how they feel, you don't diminish or minimize their feelings. Whatever they feel, that's their valid feelings or that's their valid point. So it should just be open for that. Next thing goes with, it's okay to be wrong. Criticism doesn't define your worth. So if somebody is telling you about yourself, they're not saying you're a horrible person. They don't like you. They don't want to be with you. Fuck you. No, they're saying like, hey, let's work on this so we can be better. Mm-hmm. So constructive criticism is definitely necessary in a relationship. You have to, and you can't be afraid to say that as well, because you're going to continue to have those same feelings if you don't, you know, communicate and let them know, hey, I feel like we can be better on this end, you know? Yes.
But it's also about approach as well.
So the next thing, and I know this is something I specifically struggle with, take a break from the argument if you sense you're damaging the relationship by continuing. So don't keep arguing. If the people not understanding you and your side, don't keep trying to explain to them. Take your break, breathe, and just keep pushing. Just wait till everybody fully understands what happened, fully can dissect what you said, and really feel and think about and understand it. So take a break if it's too much and motherfuckers saying fuck your mama. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that's wild.
We ain't never did nothing like that. But if a motherfucker get to that point, got it. We got to stop talking right now. So next one is, if you take a break, agree to come back to it when you're emotionally settled. So speak on that. So say, definitely. You know what? We're going to talk about this later.
We can't talk about this right now. You know,
it's too much going.
It's too much going on. Both sides gonna feel the type of way. Hey, let's just come back, talk about it in the 2 hours in the morning. You know, take that pause.
Yes, and last but not least, genuinely listen to your partner. It is going to make it more likely that you'll be heard too. So listen to what your partner has to say. Really try to put yourself in their shoes. Try to understand them.
Yes.
Hear both sides. It's always 3 sides to a story. Once that person's side, your side, and the truth. So both sides can equal the truth.
Yes.
So really listen to understand.
Yeah, definitely have to, you know, take into account to what your partner says and really genuinely digest that and, you know, apply it to her. If you're supposed to know your partner, you're supposed to know that you're one person and she's another. So you have to, you know, be respectful of her feelings and how she feels.
So yes, we gave you guys some good conflict management assistance and ways to communicate better in relationships. Those might be the top 2 things in a relationship anyways. So
communication number 1. Communication can save your life, save the life of your relationship.
So yeah, so last but not least, since it is the holidays, we're going to give some tips and some advice on things to avoid during this holiday season. Yeah,
definitely. And one of the first things we want to do is just everybody say, oh, this relationship is goals. Oh, she just gave him a lamb truck, you know.
Oh, she just gave him a $200,000 watch.
Ain't no telling what's going on. You know, don't compare your real life.
Porn stars.
Don't tighten up. Don't compare your real life relationship to, you know, social media and what other people got going. You know, your relationship is on your time. It's on each other's time. It's on each other's schedule. Don't really let those external forces really lead you to a life into it thinking about your relationship.
Don't let it lead you to disappointment.
Exactly.
For sure.
Which will end in disappointment.
Every relationship is different. If you can't afford a lamb truck, do what you can afford. But yeah, so you can't compare yourself. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. So don't let it lead to disappointment. Number 2 is don't allow family and friends to come in between you and your significant other. So don't be at the dinner table. Y'all just chilling. Y'all talked about marriage. Don't have nobody. Oh, so when y'all get married, don't be pissed now when his answer 2 years. Because you knew this at home, but when somebody say, oh, yeah, I don't think that's too long, don't let nobody else's opinion affect you.
Right. Y'all moving on y'all schedule. Family always gonna come in. They gonna have jokes. They gonna try to act. They gonna try to wild out for real. I ain't gonna lie to you, my people. They don't be wilding out, but they be tweaking sometimes. But just don't allow them to come in between. And also another point we want to hit: don't forget to show each other love. It's of course the holiday season. We giving gifts and. That's a form of
stuff
love.
like that. But don't be in front of people, families, and act like, oh, y'all don't hug.
Yeah, things like
y'all
that.
don't sit by each other.
Yeah,
don't forget to include that person.
Exactly. Show them off.
I saw this TikTok that this girl was like, it was so funny. It was like, oh, she don't, like, girls pretty much, or anybody, I don't know about you, but when I'm with your people, I'm going everywhere you going. Don't leave me by myself, please.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you feel that same way?
Yeah.
You do.
No,
that's cool. I can sit here, yeah, but like, can you come back too?
I'll be cool, but yeah, definitely come back.
Hey, yeah, like, oh, you ready to go? Come on. You gotta say it. I ain't gonna say it. It's your family,
Right, exactly. Nah. Definitely gotta know when to get out from family
for sure.
Situations.
That's another one.
Like
when it's time to go.
It's time to go. Hey, we gone.
Wrap it up then. That's what the big girl said.
Exactly. Let's go. Another tip we want to give is don't be too busy for your relationship during the holiday season. You gotta give love to your family. You gotta see your homies, your homegirls, all that. But don't forget your girl. Don't forget your significant other. They definitely. It's holiday season and everyone is expecting. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, you ain't at work or
love.
It depending on what you do. Everybody should be off at least for some part of this break.
Show some extra love. Do what you gotta do. One of the last tips we want to give also
like we've been saying,
don't forget to communicate. You have to communicate, especially during the holiday season. Hey, I'm at my cousin house. You gotta let them know. You don't want to have a relationship based off assumptions. So just continue to communicate during this holiday season. And like I said, communication will save the relationship. So just be one with your partner, and just make sure your partner knows everything that's going inside your head.
If I ain't learned one thing today about anything, I feel as though every part of our tips has something to do with communication.
Yes.
So if you want to save your relationship, communication is key. Mm-hmm. If you want to, if both parts want it to work, it will work if you both communicate. So communicate.
Yes, baby.
And it's okay if it takes the other person or whoever.
It takes time.
It takes time to learn. Just like it's taking time for me to stop having attitudes. It takes people time. Everybody takes their time. So whatever you got to work on in your relationship, make sure you do that because it will definitely help the relationship. And so we hope that you guys learned a lot of information from us,
Yes, definitely.
And we learned a lot of information ourselves.
For sure.
So thank you guys for listening. You can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Wait a minute. I feel you.
Yes, everything. They on everything.
We on everything, but follow us on those apps at the Womanish Podcast. Mm-hmm. Definitely we are you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Any other websites. We're almost at iHeartRadio. They got some COVID shit going on where it's taking a longer time.
They finna be on there.
About to be on iHeartRadio as well. So yes, listen to us on that. And also the Womanish Podcast, Anchor app, like you said, babe. That's where we record. Yeah. So and follow us on our individual podcasts. You can follow my co-host, D, and that's it. Tori, what's your Instagram or Twitter,
Real
whatever?
Deal _T-Mill.
So just follow him.
Follow me.
And follow me on Instagram at valia.b. And thank you for listening again. Appreciate y'all.
Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. special edition.
Yes. So yes, always go. We post our podcast every Wednesday, every Woman Crush Wednesday, and we post our YouTubes every Seductive Saturday. Okay? So tune in, like, subscribe, follow, and enjoy.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Peace.
Okay, bed it up. Cool. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the 2 parts. We had 2 parts. Okay. Bed it up. We should be good. We can stop the YouTube. Okay, bye y'all. Thank y'all for watching.